In this problem, we're going to use difference of a square because we can use FOIL method. So you need to multiply 13x to the 4th power times 13x to the 4th power. That is 169x to the 8th power. And then 7y to the 2nd power times negative 7y to the 2nd power. That is 49y to the 2nd power. So the answer is 169x to the 8th power minus 49y to the 4th power. This graph is a function because it has one intercept point. If it has two intercept points, it's not a function. Its domain is infinite because it has no end, and its range is minus 1 and 1 because its highest point is 1 and its lower point minus 1. In this problem, you have to power the terms. So you have I to the 2nd power that it's equals to minus 1. So 9 times minus 1 is equals to minus 9, and the answer is minus 9.
In this problem, the first step is to power up the numbers inside the parentheses, like as you can see, minus 5i, 4i to the square. The second step is to multiply the outside number times the number in the parentheses, like 5 times 4, 20, and I times I to the square, it's I to the cube. So you have negative 20, parentheses, negative I. And the answer is positive because negative and negative it's positive, and it's 20i. In this problem, the way to solve it is by factoring by cube. And you need to make this problem by using this formula. A minus b, a to the square, plus ab plus b to the square. In this case, you get x, that it's a, minus 1/2 y, that it's b. And then you multiply it times x to the square, as it says in the formula, plus ab, that it's x and 1, 2, y together, as you can see, plus b to the square, that is 1/4 to the square. And this is your final answer because you cannot simplify it anymore. In this graph, you need to find the vertex, the axis of symmetry, the concavity, the domain, and the range. First of all, this is a y, x squared minus 16. The vertex is 0 and minus 16, as you can see in the graph. The axis of symmetry is 0. The concavity is up because of the way of the line. The domain is negative infinite and infinite, as you can see. And the range is negative 16 in here and infinite to the top, as you can see.
In this equation, first of all, we need to substitute the value of y, that is in this case is 2x minus 4, and then we need to put it in the other equation. If we solve, the answer will be x equals 2, and then if we put the value of x, that is 2, in the other equation, we will get that y is equals to 2 times 2 minus 4, and y equals 4 minus 4, and y equals 0, and the answer will be 2 and 0. In this problem, the first thing you need to do is to find the common denominator, as you can see. Then, we just need to multiply it by the entire equation to get rid of all the fractions. And then we just can solve for the variable, and we get that x is equal to 9. See all the entire process that we did to get to this answer. In this equation, first of all, we need to get a common factor, that in this case, as you can see, is 12m squared n to the third. Then, of the common factor, the second thing is to get the second grade trinomial factor. And after that, we just need to make grouping. Here you can see how is the grouping made. And then we can get the answer that it will be, with the common factor and the grouping, the answer will be 12m squared n to the third, and 3m plus 5, and m minus 1. In this problem, first of all, we need to substitute the y, that is equal to 10, in the other equation, and then we just need to solve for the x. We can see that we get to the x squared minus 9 is equal to 0, but then to simplify it, we need to make two other different parentheses. There is x plus 3 and x minus 3 is equal to 0, and then for entire solving is x equals minus 3 and x equals 3.
Ba-yum-ba, bum-ba-da-da-da-da.